right, I think we are live now here behind Murphy's Crossing in downtown Saline. Murphy's Crossing, if you don't know, is home to Max, Kerrigan Cafe, Cobblestone Rose, the Mod Squad, Salon, all kinds of great places. And it's one of the most beautiful buildings. It is the most beautiful building in Saline, I'd say. Tyler, you had some exciting news to share. Involves this property back here. Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, so we have been working on a project back here I've been working on it for over 2 years now. And it started with an idea that was 30 years ago to redevelop this and put a third building here.
Yeah.
And in the last 2 years, we explored that idea. It would have required a lot of work, a lot of money, and the use of parking. And I know that would have caused a lot of blowback. So as the city, especially Ben Harrington, as they were looking into creating a bit of a green space, a town center, they looked at the parking lot actually on the other side of this building. At that same time, I was working with the MEDC, the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, on a potential grant application, and I sort of got the idea of why couldn't we accomplish something similar on our property. The attempt in the parking lot across the way there suffered a similar fate because, again, it would have required removing parking.
Right.
And in this case, you can see right now we have basically an empty lot that there is no parking. It's just usable space. That was where the building was going to go.
And what was your original plan for that property? Like before the city got involved, for this property back right behind you?
Oh, it was slated in the past to be a third building.
Right. I mean, like the new space, public space building that you were talking about, or a green space. I wouldn't say public yet, but green space.
So instead, what we're doing here is trying to create something similar to what the city was looking for.
Yeah.
And it is creating essentially a town square.
Yes.
And the use is to reimagine what's currently here in a more built up, programmed, intentional way. It's hard to even tell, but from where we're standing to the back of our building, the lower floors there, it's really a very slight grade change. It's an optical illusion a little bit because the ground, the elevation kind of rises and dips.
Yeah.
But our plan here is to try to create a green space, a town square for Saline, in conjunction with the addition of 4 apartments. The second floor of most of this, or about half of the building, is currently vacant. It's been vacant since it was developed because of code requirements that it needs a means of egress. So what we're going to do is put egress in the form of exterior steel walkways that will mirror what we currently have
Over at Max, yeah.
over
on top.
connecting the two buildings.
Yep.
We'll continue that architecturally in the back. It'll create a back walkway for all the first floor tenants that will also have some cafe seating, some patio seating out there that will overlook the space we're creating. On the floors above, that'll create the access and egress for 4 apartments. So we're hoping that it just creates another place and another thing to do for Saline. I mean, Saline is fantastic. It has so much to offer and do, and what we're trying to do here is just add.
Yes.
It's just add another reason to come downtown, somewhere that anyone, whether you're shopping or just coming downtown to visit or meet someone, can access and use. You know, it's not something that you have to pay for in any way to use. We're planning on it being part of the social district.
Yeah.
So if you were to grab a drink from Brecken or Dan's Downtown Tavern, hopefully, or Max or Salt Springs, you could come and bring it here.
So the property we are standing on right now, this is actually city property? Or
Yes.
close to it, and this is going to be joining your project, right?
Yes. So you can see right now, the nice part is this will very easily connect in a pretty seamless fashion to our property. It's already a walkable area with really nice pavers that are starting to to lift a little bit from the root system,
Mhm.
but overall it works quite nicely. And there is a whole parcel here with a lot of vegetation, some stairway, and this will be reimagined to be a much more usable area of space. Right now it serves a function of some shading, some
Yep.
vegetation, but this will actually be opened up to be part of the space that can be used, you know, for kids playing or meeting someone. It'll have seating, movable seating. Nothing is really going to be permanently connected to the ground, so you can find a spot, you can find some shade, you can find a space to
So,
hang out, meet people, enjoy.
so the city is paying 500,000,
The city is contributing a total of 500,000.
plus the property. Well,
So
is there
I will not. The property stays
right,
not part of the city.
right?
So the city is contributing 500,000. That's going towards putting in some infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be a storm drain located just outside of the building.
Mm-hmm.
That'll take care of a lot of the water.
Yes.
If you talk to Karen from Cobblestone, you'll know that area right now, the water table is very high. We have a sump pump system that pumps it out, but when there's heavy rain, especially this past year, we've had a number of really heavy rain
Sure.
events, and
Yeah.
it has been a headache for her, and I feel for her.
Mhm.
And so this will permanently take care of that by adding a place that actually the water can simply go and quickly go.
Mhm.
It'll be connected to the storm drain system in the parking lot.
Mhm.
So the city will be contributing help towards getting that done. And then the rest of any money that the city spends is going to be on the city property.
Yeah.
So our portion of the property includes adding the 4 apartments,
Yep.
adding the steel walkway, and then developing all of the property that we own into that town center, green space, and really a community gathering space.
Are there
So,
going to be a few tables and stuff like that, or no?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh,
So if I got a drink at Salt and some dinner, could I bring it over here into this green space and
Yeah.
eat it here?
Absolutely.
So
That's
it
the
is
intent.
a public space.
yeah, that's the intent.
Yes.
We do plan to have a cocktail bar that
Mhm.
the interior portion is not going to be huge.
Mhm.
We recognize that in the winter, there's just less activity, but it'll have enough seating to provide another space for people to go. And in the summer, it'll be able to connect to the outdoors and help activate the space and give give people another thing to do in downtown.
So you guys received news from the state that they've given a letter of intent in support of $1.5 million contribution to this project.
It's a grant. So the last 2 years I've spent working on the grant application.
Mhm.
It has morphed and changed. The grant is a revitalization and placemaking grant
Mhm.
that is offered by the state of Michigan through business income tax funds. It's run by the Michigan Strategic Fund. It is a very competitive grant. There are many more applicants than recipients of the grants, and this is actually the last year that they'll be offering it.
Oh wow! So you got
So that was part of the challenge this year is when that was made public, a lot of projects that had slated to try to get the grant or apply for the grant next year realized we have to do it this year.
Mhm.
And so luckily, we had gotten work started on this well in advance. I've been working with an MEDC representative for this area, Holden Branch, who's very excited about the project as well. We've been talking for over 2 years,
Mhm.
and with the help of the city getting approval from the city council, thank goodness, that really helped put us over the hurdle a little
Give you
bit.
the public-private partnership
That's
that's
right.
really popular
That's
in
right.
Lansing.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the state's very excited. I mean, the state wants to see their money put towards projects that they themselves are excited about. And they see this as a very successful project that many of them have said we're excited to come check it out. So we are in the letter of intent stage.
Yeah.
And what that means is they have said we are in as long as you can follow through with all of the things you've said. So that means taking the bank's approval on their end and putting it into a hard contract.
Yeah.
Getting final construction numbers, showing that we have the funds to commit to what we've said we will commit. The total cost of the project is going to be over $6 million invested into downtown.
Wow.
It's sizable and it's exciting, and you know, from our vantage point, it's massive, and from the community vantage point, I'm hoping that people can see the value here.
Yep.
And all we can do is do our best and just try to offer something that just adds to what Saline already has.
Let's talk about one of the things people are always talking about. We'll see if we can walk together here. Let's walk to the end here and see if we touch parking.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Here we are. This is the site of the project.
Yep. So let's walk.
Sure.
It's all this property behind Dean Gearboss place, right?
Yeah. So Dean's property
Yep.
is right there.
Yep.
And
Oop.
excuse me.
Sorry.
So there's Dean. I believe that's Dean's van.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Here's Murphy's Crossing.
So
This
come
is
straight
the
back.
city lot, right? And then the parking lot adjacent here, that will remain untouched.
Yeah.
We will not be in any way affecting parking. I know that is crucial to community support. I respect that. And the only time that parking would be affected is if we close the parking lot on a weekend for a farmer's market
Right.
or an event.
This is what I mean. You see this from here now, or we can even back up just a little bit more here to get to the back
Sure.
end of this property. That's a lot of space, and I don't know how much of that space that you actually need to keep your businesses and your tenants happy as part of this project. Oh, sorry, I keep doing that. Anyway, so how much space is here? What do you envision on this property? Like events, activities,
Yeah.
that kind of thing?
Yeah, so part of the thought here is, and the state of Michigan sees things similarly, is that what people miss a lot of times in downtowns and what people kind of end up gravitating towards is, and they've labeled it placemaking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an activated place where you can go and spend time and enjoy the downtown space a little bit without being, crowded on a sidewalk.
Yes.
Or, kind of drowned out by cars driving by loudly
Right.
or exhaust fumes. And back here, you really escape a lot of that.
Yes.
And that's sort of the thought. Michigan Avenue is a fantastic means of getting to and from Saline.
Yeah.
But it means that if you're on Michigan Avenue as a pedestrian, it's not somewhere you necessarily want to have dinner.
Mhm.
However, just behind the buildings that are on Michigan Avenue, it's actually quite pleasant. So that's what we're trying to take advantage of back here. It's a lot of space, and right now it's just underutilized. And so the hope here is that we really utilize it and make it into something that's both, it's available every single day, 24/7 to just enjoy.
Yeah.
But it can be activated with community events. So you could have small scale or medium scale bands within the space, and if you want to get a larger stage, you've got a parking lot that you can utilize.
Mhm.
If you have a farmer's market, this can be directly connected to it. There's a lot of ways to utilize this space, and I think some of it is an opportunity to do things that simply haven't been able to occur
Mhm.
in the past,
Yeah.
right? It provides a new venue for all kinds of things. I mean, you can imagine there's yoga in the mornings, on the grass. You could
Yeah, they
have
do that at Hennyfield now, but
yeah, and it's another
Maybe-
opportunity
yeah.
for it. You could have kids events. There's just a lot of things that you can do that we're hoping can be done.
I wonder if we can walk together over towards Max here. I just kind of want to walk the space now and see where we get.
Sure.
So in the back, Max has his patio, and honestly, it's kind of underutilized. I'm sure he's...
I agree. I think he'd agree. And
Yeah.
I think part of this is to help rejuvenate it and create more utilization of what's already here.
Yeah.
We are going to have some work done here. The trees are wonderful.
Yeah.
However, their root systems really cause heaving for the paving system and the walking paths. which is nerve-wracking, you
Yeah.
know, for any age.
So that's where everybody sees that. Everybody sees their sidewalk patio and the
Yeah.
first few umbrellas and tables right here. But maybe what they don't see so much is this, unless they're coming up through the this parking lot.
That's right.
And so having this right here, patio, a restaurant patio, and then let's go this way, and then this is going to be the space. We just been through that, but we can walk through the green space here with a few tables and maybe music playing somewhere here.
Yep, and we're still, you know, working towards finalizing every aspect of it. But we have plans, and they include, for the most part, a pretty good idea of just creating a usable space here.
Yeah.
Having retail facing it, having opportunities to use it no matter, you know, whether or not you're shopping or just coming downtown to hang out. Yeah.
And then you've
I think
got
it sort of
Salt,
speaks for
another
itself a bit.
place that's already doing great business. Their patio is well received, and they put up that protection from the elements.
Having Salt downtown is fantastic. I mean, I think part of the reason behind this is that it's something that everyone can get behind. I think it benefits Salt. I think it benefits, you know, our tenants, and frankly, I think it benefits all of downtown, because it's something that you can utilize, you know, no matter what. And frankly, you know, if you come downtown and go to Dan's for dinner, you can pop over here afterwards. If you go to Max, if you go to Salt, if you go to Brecken, if you grab a cup of coffee, if you do any number of things, we're hoping to boost a little bit of what else you can do besides what's already offered in Saline. Just a little additional thing.
One of the things I've been thinking about is moving the summer music series over here, and I don't know if that's possible or not, but you'd be saving some parking over there. And to be honest, I've never really liked the whole concrete under you at a concert. It just felt a little harsh. Didn't quite feel like you were anywhere but a parking lot sometimes because of that.
Yeah, well, you know, I want to make it clear, we're not trying to create a space that's going to be perfect for every single thing.
Right.
What we're hoping to do is add to what's already here. And
Yeah.
there are certain events that they're big.
Yeah.
And you need a large space. And there are some parking lots that, you know, I understand not loving the fact that you're standing on concrete. But they're already great spaces.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, the events themselves, they're already pretty awesome. And the hope here is that this creates another thing that can attract people to Saline and offer opportunities that might not have existed already.
What's next for this project?
Next steps are for me to go through the laundry list of checklist items with the MEDC and basically take care of them. And that'll occur over the next 90 to 120 days. It's going to be a challenge because I'm expecting my first child. Due date is September 27th. So the timing of this is exciting. That said, we feel confident that we can get everything done. And what that means is probably breaking ground, if all things go the way that we hope and expect, sometime, you know, early 2026. That could be probably not winter, but spring. And then we'll have more timeline details, you know, in the coming 3 months or so, when everything starts getting hammered out. We've got a meeting with my contractor, that's Phoenix Contractors and Mark Heiser, and the deal team from the MEDC. That's occurring next week. And that's where we really start to hammer out what all they need. You can already see there's a lot of activity in this area, and what we're excited about is it's going to connect and make it a lot easier for deliveries, for access, for everything.
You've talked about a tap room somewhere in here?
So what we're looking at right now is actually putting in a cocktail bar that will be, you know, in doing this, a lot of people said it'd be cool there was a speakeasy. And it's like, well, actually, that's sort of what we're looking for, and it'd be small, it'd be in this area. Here you can see Cobblestone Rose currently
Yeah.
Utilizing the space. It's for them, it's an inventory space.
Yeah.
They'll be supplementing any inventory space that they would lose from the cocktail bar into space in our downstairs. They're currently using it for free, and that's the other part, is that the process of creating this is going to create some turmoil. I mean, it's going to be hard on some tenants. So we've been having those conversations. We're trying to assuage the fears of what that'll be like. But we'll work with everybody to get through the construction season, and once it's done, I think it's going to add much more than any of the challenges that come along with construction season. But
potential payoff here, though, like if Kerrigan's going to get a cafe here, is going to get a few chairs up on the outside, overlooking or coming down here. That's great for them. More potential people coming down here for shoppers and people walking around. That's good for Cobblestone.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
We are a commercial real estate management development company, and the way we look at this is it's an investment in the desirability of especially downtown Saline, but Saline as a whole. And over time, I think that just raises the value of everyone's real estate, including ours. And it means tenants have more people coming to spend time and spend money and shop and enjoy Saline. And that's the premise here. My background's urban planning, so this is also, for me, it fits with what I understand as how cities and towns become successful. They are attractive because of their inherent qualities and what they offer in terms of quality of life, events, livability, and in this case, for pedestrians especially, it's a walkable infrastructure investment. So we're excited about it. I'm excited about it. And for our family, 30 years ago, my dad redeveloped this for the first time.
Yeah.
So this is sort of an intergenerational project, and he's very excited about it. We're looking forward to it.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks.